Hey, it's Rob from Kickass. There he is. We are working on a Mercedes today. Doing this oil change, service A1, so we're gonna do some brake fluid, give it a little once over, check it out, back and forth. He's all over the place today. But yeah, stick around. We'll get this thing knocked out. Do a quick little, little lube day. All right, so had a viewer recommend this, a rubber thing for the oil filters, and I'll tell you what, it works quite phenomenal. I would think the rubber would slip, but this thing grabbed on pretty good. Look at that. Swoop-skee, swoop-skee, swoop-a-doo-doo. Very nice. Rev even loves it. You like that, Rev? Just thought I'd share that. It's a quite handy tool for these types of filters. And this one, we're gonna crack loose here, ever so slightly, before we go underneath and drain the oil out here. And I'll meet you underneath when we drain this oil out. Here we are under the Mercedes. Need to pull quite a large panel off to that bad boy right there. 13. Oh, that is noisy oil. Sometimes you get the noisy oil. Bad boy holds a good bit of oil, about 8 quarts, almost 8 quarts, 7.6. Another reason I get the OEM filter, it's supposed to come with the washer. Good thing I have plenty of washers. Alright, you can see where people don't change these things and they get mashed like that. Like that's been tightened a couple of times, you can tell just by the lip that's on there. It should look like this, nice and flat. That is a new one going on. Oh yeah. So yeah, you don't want this weird depression. That'll leak if you keep putting it on there. That's why I like those OEM filters. They come with washers and you put a new washer on. .4 synthetic. This car calls for .4. Make sure you follow your recommended .3, .4. Some cars need .3, some need .4. .4 is fully synthetic. It's a special fancy fluid. So I have sucked out with that little contraption all the dirty fluid that was up here. So when I go to suck all the fluid through the thing, I'm not sucking that old fluid through. I'm sucking brand new .4 in there, nice and cleanly. We're gonna start at the back passenger side, work our way around till we've got clear fluid flowing through all these guys, so it looks brand spanky new. You're gonna want to do your brake fluid every 3 years. That's the big by book. Like, so if you haven't done it, so you don't remember doing it, I recommend getting it done. A lot of things can happen and people don't know this, but your brakes can boil. The fluid can boil over and you can lose your brakes. The reason that happens is brake fluid is meant to remove moisture from the air and from the system, whatever. So you're pulling moisture out, and moisture's got air in it, which has air bubbles that become spongy and they heat up, and those bubbles start to boil when they get hot. Let's say you're up in the mountains and you're all hard on the brakes a lot, and you're slowing down, coming down the thing, those brake fluid's getting slowly and slowly hotter and hotter and hotter. All those bubbles start to boil. When those bubbles start to boil, your pedal goes to the floor. So you may have seen those runoff ramps up in the mountains. Those are kind of for the Mack trucks that boil their fluid, or if their brakes overheat too much, they can hit those ramps. So you do want to get that done every 3 years. It's very, I've had it happen to me one time on a racetrack and it was quite terrifying, and I don't recommend every 3 years get new fluid. Just a good thing to do. going in and resetting the oil and the maintenance that we did, so the car knows that we did all that, and the car will be happy. My attempt at the Jeopardy thing. This gets me into this kind of service thing where it tells me I've already reset it, so it says distance to last travel 0. All right, let's continue on. That is all done. So you can go into this message thing, and this will give you all the different messages. So let's see, we want to go into service message. So obviously that one says replace battery. It used to say service 1A, but we have cleared that out. So we're going to replace the battery, and then there should be no more messages up there. So I'm going to go run and grab a battery. I'll be back. All right. So they had a battery warning on their dashboard. That is the battery that is inside their remote here. So we are going to put a fresh battery in there for them. Oh yeah. CR 2025. And if you have a Mercedes, it's this plastic piece that pops off. You can actually not get this off. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So you can actually stick the key in right here, pop that plastic off. They designed it like that so you could do that. They were thinking German. All right, let's go test it out and make sure the message is off on the dash. No messages. That's what you want to see. Perfect. All right, that wraps up another benzo. Got the Mercedes knocked out, oil change, brake fluid, A1 service, checked over, got everything looks good. Got a new battery in the remote, so that annoying message on the dash is not there saying, hey, put a key in your battery, or put a key in your battery, put a key in your battery, put a battery in your key. Fab. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. Remember, every Saturday I'm here working on something. I'm Rob from Kickass.